start off with the NFC Championship game in the NFL.
I think that's best.
I mean, you're the only one that had the Eagles.
No, I had the Eagles.
No,
Oh, was it you?
I was the one that had the Eagles.
Sorry.
I was just sipping some juice.
Yeah, same. I was high on the
Jaden Daniels train.
Yeah. I won't go with that verse, but yeah.
Yeah, Paul's like, oh shit. Man. That's crazy.
So I said something, man. They just let that guy say anything, bro.
That's true.
Previous combos. Nah, but yeah, obviously, we just thought, why not? Why not join the Commanders hype, etc.
I like the positivity flowing through that city, man. It was good, but we would think come to an end.
Yeah, Philly absolutely ran them out of their city.
Turnovers.
Out of their city, yeah.
They just let themselves down.
Turnovers. And at key times as well. Especially when they were down 11, driving, looking like they were going to score.
They were getting momentum. Turnover.
Yeah. And they're turning over in like, not even in just bad
dumb
spots.
situation.
Yeah. Kick return.
Yeah.
Bro, Jaden Daniels hasn't touched the ball.
Not protecting the ball.
Come on.
His interception, the game was done, so I didn't even count that on his one.
Yeah.
But
What, the ones in the fourth?
Yeah, he's played a clean game and his team have turned over the ball 3 times.
Mm-hmm. At that point, you're just trying to do a madness and see if there's any hope. But, I feel like...
that Philly defense, though.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, they're for real, bro.
Eagles
they're
are
ranked number 1 in the NFL. Or number 2,
team.
1 and 2 on certain stuff.
Serious team all round. I think they're the most balanced team.
Did you not realise Jalen Hurts, he played possum
God.
with his ankle?
Ankle?
Was it
It was
knee?
knee.
Sorry, knee.
No, bro. I told you already.
Talking about injury,
No,
potential injury.
No, the drugs. Come on, though. We already know what happened. We already know what happened. It was come on. The NFL, they're not getting past this. It was the drugs, bro. The man, that knee was finished. I guarantee you, at home right now, his knee's finished. But next week, gonna be flying again. Well, not next week. You got a week off. So the week after, gonna be flying again.
That horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, trust me, the drugs. Bro.
Drain out the foot then.
Yeah, the drugs.
the
That's
knee,
what it
sorry.
was.
He was fantastic, to be fair.
He was.
And
He was running like all these reporters were chatting shit.
one thing, Jalen Hurts, he wins, man.
Yep.
Since he's been a starter, winning record every single year. Like, bro, he might not be like we've had the discussion of the elite quarterbacks. One of my Eagles guys told me on Twitter, when they win the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts, he said top 3, maybe top 5, maybe top 3.
I don't think he gets in there though.
I won't go that far, but
because it's not going to be him that wins the Super Bowl for them.
well, this season he hasn't been the main player.
I hear that.
It's Saquon Barkley.
Even if Jalen Hurts has an MVP game, this season has been Saquon.
Yeah, but everyone can see that.
And then their general manager for their roster construction.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was basically like their team that went to Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah, but better.
They had a good roster then, but like in comparison to the league, and again, they've got a great, like this offseason was big for them, and they shot out the park in terms of their picks. Those that come in, like bringing CJ Gardner-Johnson back and all that kind of stuff. Like second year, Jalen Carter's a beast.
Fletcher Cox got injured, didn't even do anything to them really.
No, he's retired. It's the...
What did I say, Fletcher Cox? The other one. The one that he tore his...
And that spoke saying Hurts and AJ Brown ain't as close.
Yeah. What's his name?
Forgot his name.
Veteran as well.
Yeah, but they said he might be fit for the Super Bowl.
Oh.
I think he's coming off IR next week.
Brandon Graham?
Yes.
Well done, Brandon Graham. So, and obviously losing Jason Kelsey, but...
They have missed a beat.
Yeah, they really haven't, because they've rebuilt that team. They started to rebuild it on the, say, D-line last year from their draft picks, but then this year their secondary, and then just bringing in Zach Bourne on 1-year contract. Now he's up for the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
at
got to pay him now.
linebacker, so
Got to pay him now, boy.
someone's going to pay him.
The Eagles should pay him if they want to run it back.
Can they?
He just put his performances on tape, so he can shop around, innit?
Yeah, I guess so.
There'll be a limit that they could pay him, but other teams could pay him more. Because they paid Jalen, they paid AJ Brown, they've reconstructed AJ Brown.
They're gonna want
They
to.
paid Devontae Smith.
Yeah, they paid Saquon this offseason.
Yeah,
And
You say they're paying Devontae Smith.
they've paid him already.
Yeah.
They paid him
Because
at the
he
beginning
just
of
come
the
off
season.
his rookie, innit?
I think they paid him before. I thought they just paid him before.
They paid him in the summer.
Yeah.
So that would have been a year before then.
And then
smart to do it earlier though.
Yeah, they done his before the 4 or 5 year or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
save money in the back end.
Obviously, AJ Brown, they reconstructed his. Like, bro, Saquon, like you said, I'm sure their O-line's paid to an extent. The experienced guys like Lane Johnson, for instance. So.
Yeah. There's a lot.
They got Slade, Darius Slay.
Yeah. Big play Slay.
I guess all the money. Do you know what? If you're going all in on 1 year, you go and win it.
Oh, 100%. That's why I credit to Harry Roseman. The way he builds the team is like, we're going to still try and win. We're going to come back if we don't, say this year when they're not going to win it. They're going to try and come back. If they can keep the same team, keep it. If not, we'll try and do something again.
Yeah.
The following year again, we'll pick up. Like, bro.
There'll always be moving pieces. I wouldn't say, look, Jalen Hurts is the key to any cog in that system. I feel like the system kind of runs itself.
To an extent.
Yeah, like...
He's still important to it.
But you know why I say that? Because I saw other quarterbacks come in and I saw them perform well. I know backup quarterbacks only have to perform well for a small stint of time. You know, you're just papering over cracks. But I saw other quarterbacks come in this year and perform well in all of their performances. So I'm like, is it you or is it the system? Like, you know, when you're watching other QBs, you know it's them.
I feel like it's the system. Well, it's a bit of both.
What are the
I
Eagles?
feel like the system that they have allows them to flourish like that. Only because they have the stability of just having a good culture. That papering over the cracks just mean let's just get these 2 wins, then we just knuckle down again and just, I guess, see what we got to move forward. Because with Philly every year, they're never like at the bottom of any. They're not at the bottom of the league. They're always in the playoff spot. They're always trying to shoot for something.
Yeah, but you can then say the flip side. 2 years ago, when they did make the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts was a top 2 MVP candidate.
Yeah, but they made the Super Bowl this year.
Look who's in front of
you. Yeah,
him.
no, that's what I'm saying. So you can say like he has shown he can be at that level as well. But obviously, it's not the consistency aspect. That's why I wouldn't put him in the elite part yet.
Yeah, but I feel like that system also relies on him to be the guy as well, though.
I think his running ability helps a lot.
Yeah,
within this system.
Did
the camera show?
No.
Yeah, I think his running ability helps a lot in this system. But I also go and say, I look back at when they won the Super Bowl. Nick Foles. I know this was a different team, different head coach. But I'm talking about the culture of Philadelphia.
Oh, you're talking about the Philly.
Yeah, I'm talking about the culture and talking about the people in the backroom stuff and all that sort of stuff.
But they've always been like a good organization.
But I'm saying Carson Wentz went down, Nick Foles could step in. That's what I'm saying. I said, is it them or is it the system? Like, that's what Philadelphia seems like. It don't matter who's playing, they're gonna be able to win games, and they always have a superstar in some form or way somewhere. So whether that's on defense, offense, but yeah.
Commanders, it was just a step too far for them, definitely.
Yeah.
Step too far.
It was a shame, though.
They overachieved to getting to where they did, and they made it fun.
Fair play.
Obviously, Eagles, was it 55 they put on them?
Yeah.
That's the highest score a team's put in a championship game, NFC or AFC in NFL history.
Yeah, they were just putting up numbers.
Mate, Saquon's first place is a home run. He's had how many 60-plus yard touchdowns this season? Week. About 7 or 8. It's a joke. It's mad. Saquon's like at the peak of his powers.
Look what happens when you leave New York, eh?
Yeah.
But the positives for Washington, actually, before I get to the positives, prediction for you guys. Do you think Jaden Daniels will hit a sophomore slump?
Nah, I don't see it, Mo. I don't see it.
What do you think, Joe?
Because I feel like the team's just going to get better around him. So,
but they said this for CJ Stroud.
I know,
and the team did get better.
But CJ Stroud didn't do this.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Before Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud had arguably the best rookie season.
Right. But I understand CJ Stroud got the weapons and that sort of stuff. Also, his weapons got injured. But I also see like Jaden Daniels doing this in the NFC. That's also a big difference. Yeah. It's the conference.
My only not fair, but with CJ Stroud in the summer, I thought he was doing a bit too much in terms of he's everywhere.
podcasting. You weren't focusing on the main thing.
Not even the football thing, just talking a lot. I'm not saying you shouldn't, because I love it, like, for the American players, like, athletes, that's their thing. Then obviously when they played Caleb early in the season,
he tried to give him
he kind of little boyed him, like small boyed him, tried to say, no, that's not what I meant. But I was like, he's like, oh yeah, you'll get, the way he said it, I'm like, bro, you're probably same actual year as him, but you're 1 year more experienced. And I just felt like, in a weird way, things got to his head, especially being around like Michael Parsons. It was basically with Michael all last summer, innit? Yeah. And Micah's doing NBA All-Star or what if he was doing
Celebrity All-Star
and all that stuff. I'm like, not that you could see it, but it's just like, CJ Shaw, just like, where is Jaden Daniels? We'll see, innit? And obviously his mum's his agent. She spoke last week about, or a couple of days ago, about the women.
No woman, yeah.
Yeah, she like,
they got to go through her.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it won't be a similar situation. I don't think he's going to be outside like CJ Stroud was.
Yeah.
He's also, Washington's a great place for that as well. But yeah.
But CJ in Houston.
Yeah. Same. So yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, similar. Chocolate City. Gone.
No, Washington's Chocolate City. Yeah, it is.
I think he have a sophomore slump. I don't think he will. But I don't think they'll reach the conference finals again next season.
What, you think it's one and done?
Not one and done. I think they'll reach it the season after.
Yeah.
I agree. I see the Lions and the 49ers getting, Lions being healthy and the 49ers actually getting good.
Yeah, but Lions lost all their DC and OC.
Yeah, I know. But I just see them being healthy.
Both head coaches, isn't it? So.
You still got the man that's going to go for it 4th and 15. You still got him.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
He spearheaded all of that.
Yeah.
Well, their window is now.
Yeah.
But no, credit to the Eagles. They deserve massive credit. And it's going to be a tough game for the Chiefs. You wore all black for a reason. You stated at the beginning of the episode. Would you like to reiterate as to why you're wearing all black, Deji?
My team let me down. Because I feel like we just gave the win to you lot. And let me tell you why, yeah. We went back to factory settings.
I think
all the good work we've done to build up to this.
You tweeted that at the beginning of the game, I think.
And I think that was the last time I tweeted Friday night. I wasn't happy with what I saw.
Well, you tweeted that when on the first, was it the first drive?
The first drive.
When Josh Allen
could have thrown 2 interceptions. That is absolutely crazy. You can tell that the nerves were getting to him. But
he composed himself.
Yeah. But I think he might have knocked himself down a notch in terms of being a great leader, innit? Because I feel like there are times when he should have maybe just ran the ball a bit more. But he didn't, because that's what gave us our success, innit? You see that first 2 quarters, yeah, it could have been a lot better than where we were. And we wasn't doing the things that got us to that point as well, which was getting me a bit upset. But at the same time, it also highlighted the fact that, obviously I said this throughout the weeks, we shouldn't even be there because our immaturity showed when we was going down the field, when it came to throwing to Coleman. Shakir, again, like he was clutch for us. And shout out to Hollins. Because you see without them two, yeah.
Hollins has been, I think he's leading for you guys
receiving
touchdowns, yeah.
Yeah, if it weren't for them two, like, I don't know what would have happened.
You see the way Hollins goes to games, sorry. It just popped to mind.
Yeah, barefoot.
Yeah, he's a barefoot warrior. He's a barefoot warrior. Anywhere he can do barefoot, do barefoot.
Oh, is that his thing?
Yeah, that's his thing.
Very interesting, man.
I just thought it was for the games.
No, that's his life.
Yeah.
Fair.
You have to tell him to wear shoes.
I hear it. That goes back to my earlier conversation. Do as you please, as long as you're not harming anyone. I might not agree with it.
Yeah, if it falls within the scope.
I might not agree with it, but it can blind. But anyway, back to, I feel you may be talking slightly from emotions more because it's still raw.
I mean, I'm still wearing black So it's possible, man. But what else did I want to say? It's just that the two first quarters, man, it weren't good enough if you want to win. Because as well as beating the Chiefs, you also have to beat the ref.
There we go.
So
hey. The first 2 quarters.
You have to beat Taylor Swift.
The first 2 quarters you scored.
You have to beat everybody. You have to beat the system.
You scored more points in the first half.
It's like taking the red pill or blue pill in the Matrix.
I was waiting for the ref.
There's so much to get over in reaching this place. And the fact is, I feel like if we played anyone in that final, we would have beat them. But the fact that it was you lot, it's just like it sets flashbacks for the whole fan base, everybody, that we're here again, and we might not get through because of these guys across from me.
I've got one gripe.
So you named all those stuff, but deep down you just know right now in the postseason the Bills can't beat the Chiefs because you scored more points in the first half than you did second half, even though you weren't happy with your first 2 quarters.
Yeah, but it's what it is, man. At this point, I'm
one
done,
gripe from the whole game.
Go on.
Josh Allen had the ball with 3 minutes to go.
See these.
That's it. Josh Allen had the ball with 3 minutes to go to win the game. He actually had the game in his hands to win it.
Or to tie it, but didn't he have the same situation in the AFC, not the divisional game last year in Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs were up by 3, and I'm sure there was like 2+ minutes on the clock, and the ball was in Josh Allen's hands.
Yeah, if you have the ball at that point to win it, and also we know you're not going to have a field goal at that point. You're going for the win because you don't want to give it back to them. You've experienced that before.
And this is why he gets knocked down a peg for me.
But from what peg though?
Leadership, bro. Because you have the ball, 3 minutes to go. And we've been there before, bro. So when it comes to learning from lessons, this is it's key. It's a key lesson, right? Surely you should, and you've been in this point before to know what's working, what isn't working. It's the last 3 minutes, bro. You know the temperature of what's going on. Unless he exposes the thing that, these men are dead, which is something different. But for now, he knows what's going on. So surely, if it's down to the wire like this year, maybe I'm just thinking that it could have done something. Because that Superman attitude that we had throughout the season, where was it yesterday? And do you know what was a bit strange as well? Not strange, but just a funny parallel. It's the fact that Mahomes was performing the way Josh Allen was performing the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the run and that.
In terms of stretching the play, running the ball.
Do you know during the game?
And it was like we were getting beat by our own medicine. Even the way Kareem Hunt was rushing.
But Cook was cooking.
He was.
Cook was cooking. Just like I said, he has in a lot of games throughout the season. I think Cook's one of the most underrated backs. But back to Mahomes. Mahomes played the way Lamar and Josh Allen usually play and should play in the playoffs.
Yeah, just make a play when you need to make a play, basically.
That is the most I've seen Mahomes use his legs. And in the Ravens-Bills game, Lamar should have used his legs more. Mm-hmm. Yesterday's game, Josh Allen should have used his legs more.
You said the Ravens-Bills game last week? Lamar should have ran more.
Yes.
Well, Henry should have ran more.
I think they should have.
Lamar only had 6 runs.
No, but I feel like he had designed runs. I understand, but I feel like they should have handed the ball off to Justice Hill or Derrick Henry more because they were killing the Bills.
I just feel the Ravens should have ran more in general,
yeah.
including Lamar.
Yeah. I understand,
but
when you're from behind, though,
Mahomes ran how they usually run in regular season games.
Because when we played in the regular season,
they were timed to make either first downs or to score touchdowns.
Those runs weren't there this time.
But
I thought Josh Allen had a fairly good game, to be fair.
He did. But the one thing I do say why Mahomes runs is because you're not expecting him to run. This is the thing. With Lamar and Josh Allen, you're setting up QB spy to stop the run. Have you not noticed when the Mahomes is running, it's always a free out route. He's always a free running down the sideline.
We had the rookie that was just
no, but
just weren't cutting it yesterday.
That's the most Mahomes is whereas Josh Allen and Lamar, they have the benefit of having at least one very good running back where they can do the fakes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Jalen Hurts, Saquon, they can do that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, I just feel like the way Josh Allen has played throughout the season, which has been like very good, obviously MVP level,
Even
for
until
instance.
last week's game.
MVP level. But last week's game showed me from the back of last season when they were watering down his play.
Yeah.
I think for the Bills to win a Super Bowl, Josh Allen has to be the real Josh Allen.
Yeah, he has to be the one that threw turnovers.
Yeah.
He has to be the gunslinger.
There has to be the risk of he's going to throw 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, or 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And it goes back to when we were talking about the Eagles. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen are alike, but both of them this season, from the coaching staff, it seems like both their actual, say, throwing the ball, for instance, has been watered down.
Load the screen passes.
Yeah.
And
Josh Allen, you can see that since Joe Brady came into last season.
It's been a cleaner game.
So, and then with Jalen Hurts, he's not on their level, or on Josh Allen's level, but his game has been watered down where for both of them, just don't turn over the ball. Yeah. That's what it is.
I think with the Bills this season, I think it's helped a lot in the regular season.
Yeah.
But when it came to the playoffs, I feel like, okay, cool. Now be you. Be the real you. Just because it's win or go home. It's no more we have tomorrow.
Even against the Ravens, the Bills maximized everything that they could.
Everything.
And the Ravens arguably lost it from their turnovers.
Do you know, we didn't really get takeaways yesterday either.
Well, you got the one.
Yeah, but usually, like, even if we had like 2, 3, like, we can shift momentum like that. But yesterday, nothing, man.
Because when I was checking regular season, I think the Bills were 2nd or 3rd in takeaways in the NFL. And I was saying that's what the Bills are good at. Like, defensively, they're not great, but it's because they get key takeaways, key turnovers at the right times, like opportunity times and stuff like that. Whereas the Chiefs are one of the worst teams in the NFL when it comes to takeaways.
Yeah.
And we were like that last season, but it's just defense.
Your defense is solid, though. You'll get a lot of free and outs.
So,
see Chris Jones, what a guy, man.
You know
2
what?
minutes ago, I see him crying.
Yeah, bro.
This guy just leaves it all out there.
Yeah.
He's always crying, though.
He always cries at the national anthem.
Yeah.
But I've not really
Always.
I've not really seen him cry in game like the way he did yesterday. He always cries national anthem.
It's like the tears are manufactured. They fall down his eyes perfectly.
Bro, national anthem.
Why are you
But
crying like
during
this?
the game yesterday, I was like, well, when he started crying like that, with time on the clock, I said we're winning. I was scared, but I said we're winning. I was like, you're too locked in. You're too emotionally locked in. Like, his is the reverse, where when most athletes are emotional, you fear the worst, that they're going to ball.
Yeah, him.
He cries and he gains powers.
Yeah, it's crazy. Watching the game,
It was a good game, good tactical game.
It was a good, very, very good tactical game. I will say again, I was annoyed that it wasn't Lamar there, because I'd have felt like the Ravens would have put up a better fight, even though the Bills put up a fight. But
I can't lie, I'm tired of hearing that for the Ravens now.
Nah, I wanted to see the real thing there.
I wanted Lamar to.
Why I say the real thing is because
you saw the real thing, bro.
No, I didn't see the real thing. I saw the real thing from them.
No, you saw the real thing, like, because end of the day, they had a chance to get there and they didn't make it, bro.
No, I saw the real thing from the Chiefs. I haven't seen the real Bills. This is the subdued version of Josh Allen and the Bills.
But then again, it goes to the problem that I said last week. When you have a team like the Chiefs, that are in the middle of their dynasty, there's always going to be the team that always falls short of their dynasty. And for right now, it's just the Bills.
I seen YouTube comments when I was watching something. Someone said Josh Allen's just playing his part in Mahomes' story.
Basically.
That's what it seems like.
And for now, so's Lamar Jackson. So's everybody else.
Bro, 3 straight years. The Mahomes has beat Joe Burrow 2022 AFC Championship, Lamar 2023 AFC Championship, Josh Allen 2024 AFC Championship.
Like,
you beat the other 3 elite quarterbacks.
But all those cogs in his system right now.
I tweeted it last night. I said
they are.
Was it last night or this morning? I said this is why I wanted. It's back to our conversation on Lamar going Atlanta. This is why I wanted him to have gone to the Falcons a couple years ago.
NFC, he's in the Super Bowl.
He's in the Super Bowl,
like every single year as well.
Yeah,
like these lot are. They're all fighting each other as long.
Yeah,
It's long.
like, yeah, man, it's just not a good time for us right now.
Because yesterday, both teams were actually matched equal practically in all the stats, near enough. Total yards, rushing yards was near enough, fairly equal altogether. Time of possession, the Bills had it by like a minute. Like, whereas last year's game in the divisional round, the Bills, I think, were like time of possession about 37 minutes. The Chiefs had the ball for 23.
Yeah, they just scored.
So it's just,
the same in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, whereas like this year, like, again, like this is what I say when it comes to stats, the Chiefs were losing stats against the Texans.
Yeah.
Most yards, all that stuff. It's about the timing of your stops, your key plays. Like, that's one of the best the defense has made me proud in terms of stopping, like, the tush push, for instance, Josh Allen's version.
Stopped all of
Because
it.
on the goal line, things like that. Shit, the Chiefs defense don't do that.
2-point conversions.
Like, there's other defenses that
Missed 3 of
sometimes
them.
do that. The Chiefs defense
Free tush
don't
pushes.
do that
Yeah,
particular
no,
shit. Like,
You know the tush pushes, he kept on doing the same thing. I was like, bro, switch
it up.
It's not making sense.
bulldoze run with a running start.
I'm thinking to myself, bro, why did you keep doing the same thing? If they stopped it once, don't do the same, and they stopped it again, you're going to do the same thing again.
And he did.
And you got stopped. At that point, I looked and said, brother,
That's
hand
why
the ball to Mr. Cook.
that's why I was thinking, like, leadership, innit? Like,
No, but you have to give it, it has to be in his
I
hands.
think that's also the coaching staff, though.
no, but you're on the field, bro. I feel like you could, like,
you
are who you are. You can supersede all of that, bro.
No, but in terms of plays, I feel like this, because Sean McDermott, he's been not known, but he's got a bit of a stigma that when it comes to tight moments, he tightens up as well. And like, you could see on big plays, Andy Reid always trusts Mahomes. It's like, bro, obviously he trusts, like, we're gonna run this play, it's gonna work, for instance. The Bills, there's certain times like you can run certain plays, and I wouldn't even say the Bills. I've been saying this for time. I feel like when, especially these teams in the AFC, when they play Mahomes, they lose their 100% composure. When they play the Chiefs, for instance. Whereas the Chiefs,
I think that's true.
the Chiefs are always near enough. It's not always going to be 100%, but they're all near enough, always locked in, especially in key moments. It's not this guy's on the other side of the field because they've got that guy. Whereas everyone knows, shit,
Mahomes.
Don't give him. We've seen 13 seconds,
Yeah.
so just don't give him 20 seconds.
You know what another problem is? They're doubling Kelsey. Like, Kelsey ain't done shit. Why are you trying to double him?
Yeah, but then the Texans didn't.
Yeah.
And he arguably beat the Texans.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I feel like it's just with the name factor, because if you don't double Kelsey, you look stupid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't say double him. I say cover him. Like, just make sure he's covered.
Yeah, but he's fake silky, bro.
Yeah.
Because there was even one on Milano was quite close to him, and he just took the step and shifted away from him.
Slow again.
It looked slow, but
And just went round.
yeah. And I'm like, and then he got a first down. I said, this guy, bro. So
No, it is. Look, the Super Bowl's up next. Chiefs versus Eagles. So
yeah, I mean, it's just watching a bit of Josh Allen's presser. It's like, bro, he looked deflated as well. And you would. It's basically like how Lamar was last week.
Yeah, I didn't even bother, man.
no, but
the
my
clip was
only
on Twitter.
difference is
Oh no, on the shows I was watching.
you had the ball in your hands to win the game. It's not like you've not had the opportunity to win the game. Like, you know when people are saying, "Oh,
Well, not to tie the game.
no, you had to win. You had to win."
Yeah, but like they weren't on their side of the field.
No, but that's what I mean. 3 minutes. If you're not on the other side of the field, 3 minutes to get down the field. You
But when
can
the
win.
Chiefs got the ball back, it was a minute something.
But the Chiefs got the ball back on a 4th and 5 on
Yeah,
Buffalo side of the field.
yeah, on a minute something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you the plays that are going to take you to get down there.
Chiefs defense was fantastic in those plays, though.
Yeah. But they always
They
and those
ran
specific
some
drives.
good schemes that just confused us, man.
Because I was watching like a lot of analysis on the way Josh Allen made a hell of a play throwing that ball to Kincaid. Like, obviously, Kincaid should have caught it, but it was still a madness. Like,
Yeah, it's still mad though.
for him to loop round. But
Kincaid's actually going out route to the
Yeah,
side
then
line,
he's
and he's come back in.
come
So
back
he's
to
not
the
even thinking about
swerve,
that ball at that point.
And then people are like, he's a first round draft pick, he shouldn't drop that, blah, blah,
You
blah.
can't blame the
I ain't.
Yeah, it's not on the time.
But it's like,
like a bomb dropping out of the
The
sky.
way
You
the
don't know what to do.
Chiefs, I think it might have been.
Is that worse than Andrew's catch?
Nah,
No, bro.
no chance.
Just trying to.
Trying to make yourself feel better. No chance. It's like I think they had McDuffie and someone else spy Josh Allen on that before he threw it, and they've got to him. But like the whole Bills O-line has shifted the opposite way because none of them read it. Neither did Josh Allen. Whereas in the first half, they tricked the Chiefs and they went the opposite way on one play. I think for James Cook's first or second touchdown.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, it's the blitz. It's the type of blitz.
Spags always blitz when
it's time.
It's crunch time.
Yeah, you should know by now what is going to happen.
It's just how he blitzes.
Yeah.
Yesterday's blitz was a very different kind of blitz.
Yeah, it was difficult to read though.
Than what he done.
He didn't do it the whole game.
Yeah.
And he showed something that looked like something.
Yeah.
And then
It was something
it was
else.
something completely different.
If you saw, I need to send you guys a clip. Who done the analysis on it? The Chiefs, their discipline on that blitz was crazy because the Bills done the stutter, and it was to try and trick the safeties, and the safeties both didn't fall for it. I think one safety and one linebacker, and then obviously they had just had the 7 up front in it
Because they knew what they were. They knew what they were going
then
to
they
do.
did it again.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and when people talk about the refs, the flag, all this shit, when it comes to the playoffs, everyone on the Chiefs is locked in. Someone has to make a play.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
saw it last year, MVS against the Ravens. He was dropping catches for fun. Mahomes and Reed said, we're still going to you 33 yards on a third down, ice the game. You get me? So it's like, bro, P. Ryan, he's one play yesterday, caught the ball third down, ice the game.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Like,
This year, the
everyone in
Chiefs
there-
have showed team aspect.
Yeah, everyone in the team is making the play at the right time. It's not one. It's not just Patrick Mahomes. This like some of these years it's just been Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. We know Travis Kelce's coming to the back end.
Yeah.
But I feel like the name alone makes you shiver, fam.
I know, but we can see that everyone is like everyone is involved. Because at the start of the season, we're saying the Chiefs are relying on the defense. They are kind of, but you know,
And then
Mahomes,
people were like, oh, the luck, the field goals, 1-score games. I'm like, a team can't continuously win 1-score games. And then people, it's like, bro,
Because what was your record in there? 16-1, 15-2.
what on 1-score games?
Your regular season record. What
Oh,
was it?
15-2, but only for
Yeah,
Mahomes and the start is 15-1.
yeah. Right.
So like, I think
that's not an accident.
the Chiefs have now won 17 or 18 consecutive 1-score games.
yeah,
It's like, that's not an accident either. It's a team that doesn't panic under pressure, bruv.
it doesn't.
It's just installed now, like,
Yeah, that's like your culture now.
yeah. Like, when a play has to be made, someone's making a play. Doesn't matter who, someone.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the Chiefs. But you get to meet a team that's very similar in the way.
what, the Eagles?
Yeah,
Well,
Someone's
I think a
making a
lot of
play.
people are going to have the Eagles to win. Kind of like they, obviously Chiefs will say betting favourites, but I feel like last Super Bowl, still a lot of people had the Eagles because of the way their season was going and their all-round team.
yeah.
And I feel like that's going to
team.
be the case again.
Yeah.
This,
If obviously it's gonna be a case of stopping the run.
I think it's just more so the battle of the lines. I don't think it's stopping the run necessarily. I just feel like our line has to not match theirs, but
Stand up at least.
yeah, stand up against theirs, both D-line and O-line.
Yeah.
I think if that happens, I'm not going to say I'm confident because I don't tweet during playoff games for the Chiefs, but I think the three-peat can be done. It's just the battling of the lines because there's talk of, I think, Tooney coming back it, like being from tackle, coming back in as a guard because obviously Jalen Carter, someone has to,
You have to stop him.
someone has to try and deal with him because I think Caliendo was one of the guards
Yeah.
that came in yesterday. They did a job, but Jalen Carter is a different beast.
The Eagles remind me a lot of what Tampa Bay were when they played in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs the last time when Tom Brady was there. Their defensive line is similar to that. Their O-line is very similar in terms of like protection and that sort of stuff. They remind me of that type of team.
Their O-line's always been good though.
Yeah, but they remind me of that type of team where I can trust and believe in what I'm seeing. Do you get what I mean? There's no like, okay, cool. You were this. You get to playoff time. You're not this anymore. Like, they're running the ball. We all know they're running the ball. Please stop us from running the ball. Like, we know what they are. They're not going to sway away from it like the Ravens, like the Bills might do. They're going to be what they are, and they're going to live and die.
But I
with it.
think in their case, the reason why they, thankfully in their case, live and die by it is because Saquon is actually better than Hurts as a player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Whereas like the Bills and Ravens, Lamar and Josh are the best players.
But still, if you need to win, just hand it off. If the best
don't change your formula to it,
because you still got superstar wide receivers out there for the Eagles.
Yeah, because didn't they score 7 rushing touchdowns? Yeah. Obviously, the tush pushes and all that jazz. But
that's the thing.
It's like, bro, I think as long as we can limit Saquon, and not necessarily stop him, limit, and not give up a home run touchdown. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's the problem. It happens every time.
You got with the Super Bowl.
The Eagles. I actually have the Eagles this year. They're the more balanced team, I feel. The only issue is, do you know what? I have the Eagles because I've actually liked what they've done and put on film. Like
I've liked them this season.
Yeah, this year. They've kind of gone, not under the radar, but, in the NFC, everyone was saying the Lions this, the Lions that, Minnesota this. And I was like, you're forgetting the team out there that we're green.
But I think Eagles, because I was impressed with them throughout the season. And when we were doing their game against the Ravens, and I said I got the Eagles, and I think that game, once they won it, because even Marlon Humphrey said on Twitter last night, I think, he said that's the one team that he feels actually beat them this season, whereas they beat themselves.
You could see that, though, when they were playing against them. They kind of dominated. You don't see many teams dominate the Ravens.
Yeah.
And they beat them up, dominated them.
Who you got?
I think the Chiefs, I feel like it's just their time.
Become immortal.
I just feel like it's revenge.
Yeah, I just feel like it's their time. And when it's a team's time, sometimes it don't matter how you perform, fam. They just find a way to get the shit done. And I think that's what they're on right now.
One more maximization of just getting it.
Would you not say you're a dynasty now, or if you win the third?
They're already a dynasty. Because in the NFL, it's really hard to win too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, this is...
And this is... And you've already won 3 as well, isn't it?
This is Mahomes' 5th Super Bowl in 7 years.
Yeah.
As a starter.
Yeah.
7 years of championship games. That's all he's known. That is crazy, bruv. Man's never lost a divisional round. Played one wildcard game last year.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's wild behavior, man.
He's a madman, bruv.
It's true.
It's got one more. The Green Reaper's got one more.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see.
One more before Kelsey retires, man.
One more.
I actually don't care who wins, but I've just got the Eagles as the more balanced team this year.
One
but
more.
You can never count out the Chiefs.
Like I said, I'll sacrifice Man United finishing 17th. They could.
Brother, you won't.
They can finish 17th.
You won't. You won't. You're a bigger Man United fan than a Chiefs fan.
What if we finish 17th and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl?
You will never ever live that down if Man United finish 17th.
100%.
I'll have them winning. I'll have Bills win the Super Bowl. Man United finish 20th, bro.
No, you're mad. You're mad. You need to be exiled for that. You're mad.
Sometimes this team, anyway, I'm on annual leave.
Yeah.